What's up guys, NASCAR Player here, coming back with a brand new NASCAR Heat 4 video guys, and today we're going to be going over what the graphics could possibly look like in NASCAR Heat 4. But before we get into the video, shout out to my donators, Hendrick48 Fan, Aero Racing Design, Hey It's Stranded, Reverend Regime Store, Anthony Ortiz, XL103, NASCAR Fan 24, and Kyle Larson 42 Fan. Links to their channels will be in the description below. So without further ado guys, let's get started. So you guys probably already know this already, but the graphics and the physics in NASCAR Heat 4 will be improved from the graphics and the physics in NASCAR Heat 3. But the question right now is how big of an improvement the graphics and the physics in NASCAR Heat 4 will be. Now, we won't be able to know the answer to that question until we see actual gameplay, but we can get an understanding of how big of an improvement the graphics will be in Heat 4 by finding gameplay from other games or test builds from the engine the creators at 704 Games are using, which is Unity 2018.3. And that is exactly what I did with the help of Twitch streamer Twisted Drifter. Link to his Twitch will be in the description below. Also, just a quick heads up to everyone, it's not 100% confirmed that the gameplay you will see will be what the graphics in NASCAR Heat 4 will look like. It's just a possibility on what the graphics could look like because it's coming from the same gaming engine that 704 Games will use to make NASCAR Heat 4. So let's check out some gameplay from games made with Unity 2018.3 so we could possibly get an understanding of what the graphics could look like in NASCAR Heat 4. So right off the bat, this is what the graphics in Unity 2018.3 look like without ray tracing, and we will get into ray tracing later in this video. So as you guys can see, the graphics do look much better and the lighting and texture look more vibrant. Also, I did try to find gameplay strictly with cars in it so we can get a better understanding of how NASCAR Heat 4 could possibly look. Now, here are some pictures from the Ford Mustangs that were in the last clip that you saw on your screen, and the gameplay you saw was an experimental project made with Unity 2018.3, and it's without ray tracing. And the reason why I'm saying it's without ray tracing is because ray tracing will not be in NASCAR Heat 4. One thing I can say about the Unity 2018.3 engine with the test versus NASCAR Heat 3 is the shading with the cars. The shading in this test seems to be more enhanced compared to NASCAR Heat 3, and all around the graphics in the test just look way better, including with the lighting. So that's one gameplay test I showed, and here's another one with a car simulator test, which seems to look like it was made by one person because of the YouTube channel it came from. Also, once again, ray tracing is not in this test, but the physics seem smoother, including when the car goes through the corners. The test that you do see on your screen was made by Unity 2018.3, and take into context that this was not made by a team, it was made by what looks to be one person. So I'm just going to go over what I see real quick. Once again, the graphics do look better in this test compared to NASCAR Heat 3, and this wasn't even made with a big team, so we could just imagine what 704 Games could do with this engine. Once again, compared to NASCAR Heat 3, the graphics in this test do seem to be enhanced more, and the lighting from the cars seem to look better. From this test, the physics seem pretty good, including how the car does slide through the corners. So we can officially say that we can see a valid difference between the old Unity engine, which was used to make NASCAR Heat 3, and the new Unity 2018.3 engine. The physics are smoother, and the improved graphics look like it could play a big role in the gameplay area of NASCAR Heat 4. And once again, these tests were not made by a team, but the team at 704 Games, which are making NASCAR Heat 4, have their hands on this new engine. So gameplay wise, NASCAR Heat 4 looks promising, including after the test we saw with the physics and the graphics with the cars in Unity 2018.3. Also remember, it's not confirmed that the graphics in NASCAR Heat 4 will look like the test you did see. It's just a possibility that the graphics will look like the test you saw, because the test you saw with the new Unity engine is the engine that will be used to make NASCAR Heat 4. So now let's talk about ray tracing. So if you remember earlier in the video, I did say ray tracing is not going to be in NASCAR Heat 4, but I brought it up because ray tracing is in the Unity 2018.3 engine, but from what I remember, I think it's still in alpha build. Now, if you don't know what ray tracing is a rendering technique for generating an image by tracing the path of light as pixels in an image plane, or simulating the effect of its encounters with virtual objects. What this basically means is that the lighting is traced from the light to the object it bounces off of, which in other words is improved lighting and improved graphics. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this now, even though ray tracing will not be in NASCAR Heat 4, is because since ray tracing looks to be coming to the Unity engine, which 704 Games happens to make their NASCAR games off of, this could be great news, including if 704 Games makes NASCAR games for the next generation consoles. Right now, ray tracing isn't in any console games. It's only in PC games because consoles are not compatible yet with ray tracing. But I did hear that with the next gen consoles, which are coming out in the next couple of years, it looks like ray tracing might be compatible with the next gen consoles. And if that's true, and if 704 Games sticks with Unity to make NASCAR games, it could be good news for future NASCAR games. So that will be it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys all for watching. I didn't really want to get into detail with ray tracing because it's something we really don't have to talk about right now, and it's just something I wanted to bring up quickly in this video. Also, if my voice did sound weird today, I'm sorry. I kind of lost my voice, so I'm just doing my best for what I can do, and sorry for the inconvenience if some audio clips from the video seemed off. Also, I hope everyone is hyped for NASCAR Heat 4. I know I definitely am, and the fact that NASCAR Heat 4's graphics could look like what we saw in the video with the Unity 2018.3 gameplay test clips gets me even more excited. If you are new, don't forget to smack that sub button for more NASCAR Heat 4 news videos like this one. And also, don't forget to smack that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a NASCAR Heat 4 news video. Also, don't forget to subscribe for NASCAR Heat 3 2019 DLC live streams, Project Cars 2 NASCAR live streams, and GTA 5 NASCAR live streams. So, I'll see you guys in my next live stream or my next NASCAR Heat 4 news video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. IDK out. And I got this soda,